Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm not gonna be too long-winded, but I wanted to talk about some couple things. I was listening to Big Baday's lecture, and not even that long in it, something hit me when he said we gave all of our power to the system. But of course, a lot of you disagree, and I understand, or whatever. I understand we have our power, but in the same breath, when I say that we gave all of our power up to the system, we gave our power to them, all of it. And I was even thinking about putting that on my vehicle, putting that line, that phrase on my vehicle. And I know a lot of people will agree, and I really don't even care if people agree, because that's not what I have on my vehicle. Is not because I want people to agree. I want us to do something about it. I don't care about being right. I don't care about people agreeing. What are we gonna do about it? Like I said before, it's crazy. It's sad and embarrassing that the same system that kills us, harms us, we have to rely on when it comes to life and death. That don't even make sense. That's a utter embarrassment, actually. We rant and rave about the system that put us in this position, that got us even making videos, because we wouldn't be making these type of videos if everything was all peaches and cream. You see what I'm saying? If we were in a better position, which we all should be, life should be way easier by now. All of this technology that we got at our fingertips, life should be way easier. But instead, it's harder. And a lot of us are still stuck in the 3D concept, the 3D world. And even myself, I'm still stuck in the 3D concept, because there's so much that we have to unfold regarding to what the system has done to us. And that's why most of the time I blame the system for bringing out these monsters inside of us, for the most part. You see what I'm saying? Like example, if we didn't have to pay bills, people wouldn't be as stressed as they are. That's just one example. People wouldn't have to go rob people and take other people's lives if they didn't have to deal with poverty. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, and then like if anybody that we listen to were to get hurt or whatever, guess where they going? To the hospital. We don't have our own hospitals. We don't have our own medical clinics. As conscious as we are, we still don't even have our own transportation to get to the medical clinic. We don't have nothing like that around us. That's what I mean by we gave all of our power up to the system. All of it. I literally want to put that on my vehicle. If I didn't have what I have, all of my vehicle, which I don't care what people say, whether people disagree, agree, this is how I feel, I would have put that phrase on my vehicle. We gave all of our power up to the system. All of it. Because literally, if I was to get hurt right now, start having a heart attack or whatever situation, guess what I'm going to dial? 911. We dial 911 instead of dialing God, G-O-D, or whatever you deem God or source. We dial 911 and we end up getting hooked up to all of these machines. The very system, the very machines that kill us in every single way. So yeah, so that's one thing that I wanted to talk about. Also, I wanted to talk about how I felt yesterday, man. When I tell y'all I felt so bad, my soul was screaming while I was at work, bro. First and foremost, like I made the post, I made the post on my community page basically stating about wage slavery, right? It just so happened, I believe that same day, we had to stay to 7:30. We were low staff due to my teammates. They were scheduled off that day, and you know it's real busy. You know, everybody just trying to catch a break or whatever, which I understand because that place is hell. Not the place. The place isn't hell. It's the people that run the place. Always keep that in mind. It's not these businesses or whatever that's the problem. It's most likely the management, the people who run the system or the business. They make it even harder. The business is innocent. You know, this is just a FYI. This is how I feel about it. This is how I see it. You can call me whatever term that they done created all you want. You know, this is just me expressing myself. So yeah, anyway, I'm getting paid what I'm getting paid. You know, it's not over $20 an hour. And the way I see it, the way this economy looks, every job should be $20 an hour. Period. With the so-called inflation, every job should be $20 an hour. Minimum. With how food is on the rise, right? Gas is on the rise, and we have to use all of this stuff to go back and forth and stuff like that. So yeah, $20 an hour minimum should be at every job. If they gonna keep increasing the rent on every property or whatever, then they need to increase the pay. But all in all, the system just needs to fall altogether. But since it hasn't, you know, since it hasn't, they need to just go and raise it to $20 an hour. They're gonna keep it going, right? You know, that's what I'm always being told. The system ain't gonna never fall, bro. You tripping. Alright. Well, they need to go ahead and raise the minimum wage to $20 an hour while it's still going. And what else? They need to send out some more stimulus checks. And they need to give us them reparations too. But that's just a FYI. Yeah, I was so mad that day. I literally could have left, but I stayed, and my soul was screaming inside, like, why am I really worth under $20 an hour? Which I know I'm actually priceless, but you know, since I'm working, you know, it's just embarrassing to be working under $20 an hour, doing what I do, staying late. I give all my I sacrifice all of my me time to this job. You see what I'm saying? I could be doing something better, of course. But like I said in my post, what does that really mean? It don't matter if I'm getting $30 an hour. Sure, I'll be making a little more money to get, you know, some other stuff did, but you know, it'll also come with other cons. You see what I'm saying? Because it's pros and cons to every single job. And I honestly don't want to be working no job, because at the end of the day, like I told y'all before, my personal problem with this system is that no matter what job I work, I'm still gonna have to buy everything. I literally still gotta work and buy the way they got it. You see what I'm saying? I don't mind working, but the way they have it set up, where it's all around you, you literally damn near have no other choice but to tag along, or you can just be homeless like them homeless people in LA or whatever, with tents everywhere, you know. But it's a difference with those type of homeless people, not to be judging them or whatever, because some, you know, it's different types of homeless people. Some people are homeless and they choose to be that way, and they're definitely conscious or whatever. Some of them be, you know, strung out on drugs heavily, and they're, you know, at a point of no return. But then again, you have some miraculous moments where some homeless people do back. Some homeless people do make a turnaround in their lives. You know, somebody might reach out to them and help them. But you know, that's just a side note. You know. But yeah, I understand like 7:30, and I tell y'all we rarely do 7:30 work days. You see what I'm saying? And it was Friday. I was gonna play basketball when I got off from work, thinking that we were gonna get off like 5:15, and we ended up staying at 7:30. I don't care about the check. I don't care about the money. They gonna take the overtime anyway. You see what I'm saying? They gonna take the overtime through the taxes, and like I said before, I literally be sacrificing, not just me, but I speaking for everybody. We sacrifice our lives. We give our all to these jobs, and then what do we get back in return? Nothing but a headache. Like literally, it's crazy. It's sad. The manager, he tries so hard to I guess you could say please these people as if they really care. They don't give a damn about him or us as a whole. You know, that's what I don't understand about us as a collective. Like, why these? It just, I don't know. I can go on and on about this situation, and if I did, the video would be infinity long. You know, but yeah, that was just a horrible work day, and I bet he probably gonna try to ask me to come in 8:30, because you know we be busy on Mondays and Tuesdays during the summer. Folks ordering blades and stuff like that to cut the grass, because you know, like I say, they gotta constantly maintain earth, because if you leave earth unattended, uncut and stuff like that, grass and all this plant life will just grow all through the building. So they have to constantly order blades and different type of cutting machinery to keep the planet maintained, to keep their business, you know, tamed. You know, because if I promise you, if we leave earth alone, we stop maintaining it, earth will take back over. You see what I'm saying? The whole New York and all them, with all them buildings in LA and stuff like that, all of that'll be looking like Jumanji if we left earth alone for like a year and just let it grow. Plant life will grow all through those businesses. They'll reach the highest heights of the skyscrapers, I'm telling you. But since, you know, people like myself and other warehouse workers, we up here literally helping them destroy the planet. Isn't it embarrassing to be working a job that's literally destroying the planet? You got the bombs that they be using to drop on earth and stuff like that in these certain places and stuff. These workers literally, we work for that. You see what I'm saying? We contribute to our detriment. So that, you know, that's basically where I'm getting at. We literally are destroying ourselves, and we getting paid for it. You know. With that being said, also if you look at the word pay, we're literally paying for our demise. You see what I'm saying? We're paying for it. You will pay. You see what I'm saying? That's literally what we're doing. We're paying. We're paying for our pain. That's how I look at it. But if you look at it a different way, that's okay too. But yeah, I'm about to get ready to I'm about to say hurry, but I'm about to get ready and handle some errands today. You know, clean up, and I was gonna make this little freestyle. I was listening to this Gunna song called Bread and Butter. For those that don't know, Gunna is a rapper who's, you know, in the industry that I like, and I know he's a fake or whatever, but I like his music, I like his flow, I like his vibe. And he was ridiculed or, you know, counseled due to snitching on one of his long time buddies by the name of Young Thug. And who else? It was a Young Thug. Yeah, Young Thug and YSL Group. Gunna basically snitched on them for saying that was a gang. It was gang related and stuff like that, and you know that put him. I guess they came after him. He got caught or something, and he went to trial or whatever. I don't know, some type of, it's all mess. Him, Young Thug, all of them are clearly for the system because they don't really care. They make like they do, but they really don't care. All of that money they got, they should be exposing the system regardless of, I gotta take care of my family and all of that. You not really for your family if you are basically contributing to our detriment. Young Thug been wearing dresses, you know, for money. He made a song called TikTok. TikTok, TikTok, tick. You see what I'm saying? And I like that song. I actually like that song a lot. But I know Young Thug, Gunna, all of them, the whole group, whatever, all of the industry, I know that they are no good. But I still listen to their music and I see through their BS or whatever. But yeah, I was working on a freestyle, and I'm gonna work on it today as well. Hopefully I can execute the same flow or whatever. Not that I'm trying to imitate Gunna's style or whatever, but I just wanted to remix his lyrics. You know, it's just a hobby that I like to do. I like to write rhymes and I like to remix them with my thoughts and feelings. So that's what I'm gonna attempt to do. The song is called Bread and Butter. That's basically his song after basically returning to the surface, I guess. People are not gonna do people are not gonna be doing features with him just based off because he snitched. But my thing is, like I told y'all before, like, instead of y'all on these so-called black groups in the industry where they mad at him for snitching, all of y'all should be snitching on the system that put y'all in the position to where y'all have to create a group, and then the group ain't even their group. You see what I'm saying? All these little gang related groups are not about that life like the system is. The system will kill you and your group. They the ones who created your group. You see what I'm saying? But they up here painting a picture on Gunna like he just the all-time snitch. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Everybody should be snitching on the whole system. You know, you wouldn't have to be doing what you're doing if the system wasn't in the way. But you know, it's damn near too late to turn it around. You know, we living in a concrete jungle right now, so you know, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother path that I will be walking y'all down. But you know, like I say, this is the concrete jungle. They don't got us to a point where, like, you know how the man would typically go hunt for the food. There is no hunting in a concrete jungle, but there is working and businesses to be made. You see what I'm saying? In the concrete jungle, dealing with corporations, organizations, businesses and stuff like that. That's what men do to hunt in the corporate world, which is basically a dead world, because you chasing out the dead men on money. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna make a little freestyle to Bread and Butter. Like I said, that song, I like the flow, and it's basically a song of him talking briefly about what happened in that situation with him and Young Thug. Him being basically labeled now as a snitch. Nobody's gonna want to do features with him because it will ruin their image, and that's the whole problem. People worried about an image and stuff like that. They gonna lose money if they do music with that guy. And see, the thing about it, Gunna really had talent. He really has talent with how he makes his music or whatever. I just wish all of these rappers would rap about truth instead of these lies to keep the system perpetuating negativity, cause that's all they talk about. Gunna, he don't really talk about, really, his music is not that vulgar as people, that like Lil Wayne, for example. His music is not that vulgar. If you listen to him, you'll see for yourself. But yeah, Bread and Butter is a song that he finally started making music again since that accident happened. So I guess he gonna start back making music, and I actually hope he I'm up here being long-winded anyway, but whatever. I don't care. I hope he does stay single. And I feel like he never needed any features in the first place. And that's why I be hating these people that be good at rapping. They don't need features, but they think they do just to make more money. If you have a natural talent, who cares about you doing a feature? I don't care about, like J. Cole, he don't need to be doing features. I like him. I like his music straight up raw. You see what I'm saying? Just stay single. Just keep making the music. And if you can make money from it, just do it like that. Nobody cares about you making an extra $1 billion. Cause you still a slave. Nobody cares about you still a slave. What more can you buy? We done bought every single thing that these beings have created for us. We done bought their cars. We done bought their big houses. We done bought their big pools. We done bought their penthouses. We done bought their toys. What more can we buy? What more are y'all working for, rappers, celebrities? Like, I don't get it. You done bought land, but the system's still going. So how much more money do you need? We up here bragging about being a millionaire. I'm trying to reach a Billy. I'm trying to reach a Millie. You see what I'm saying? But what about the people that's making all the money? They got gazillions. Gazillions times trillions times billions times quadrillions. That's how much money they worth. And they got. You see what I'm saying? And you'll never reach their status. So I don't get it. Like, what they trying to reach? And that reminds me of Meek Mill. I like his music too. He called his little group Dream Chasers. And like I say, they got us all in a dream, chasing a dream. I mean, he got money. He don't made it out the hood. But then again, with my mind, he really hasn't made it out the hood because the system is the hood. America is the hood. So he didn't make it out the hood. But he give us that false reality that he did make it out of the hood because he came from the dirty braids in the streets, rapping, battle rapping and stuff like that. But now he in the industry with a haircut. You see what I'm saying? So he didn't really make it out of the hood, but that's the image that he going with. You see what I'm saying? And he's still making music. Like, how much more can you chase? He got the cars. He got money to get the cars. He got the women. He got the penthouse. He got the mansion. He got the pool. What more what you trying to get? What you still chasing, Meek Mill? And I'm speaking for all of the rappers that chasing dreams. Y'all got everything. So what more do you need? you got all the women. I done named it. You trying to, like, I don't get it. Once you get $1 billion, then what you gonna do? Buy more stuff to keep you stuck and stuffed in hell? Because that's all it's doing. You buying all of this matter to keep you in the physical world, the 3D world. Is it that goes back to all my posts that I was making about it don't matter how much money you making, all of that. So y'all know what it is. I appreciate y'all for listening to this video, whatever. I like talking about this awareness, and yeah, just me expressing myself, and this is how I do it. So if you like it, cool. If you don't, cool, whatever. Both of us gotta die one day, and I'm just not trying to come back here. So yeah. With that being said, E to God signing out. Peace.